A very good evening. We are from group 120. So my name is Gan Chiyong. My metric number is 179,391.
My name is Liu Han Sheng, metric number 176907.
My name is Lim Yi Mei. Normal metric is 179153.
My name is Dan Sudek. My metric number is 177569.
My name is Hong Kaman. My metric number is 179843.
My name is Eng Boon Lin. My metric number is 177684.
My name is Tan Ling Hui. Metric number 179944.
My name is Lim Yi Ling and my metric number is 178828.
Okay, so today we are going to have a discussion group discussion week 1. So let's start. So any suggestion to our public service announcement video about the title? Can anyone give suggestion about the theme of our public service announcement video? Like education or any other entertainment?
I think previously we have some discussion or ideas about the topic which are environmental, education and healthy. So maybe we should focus on this topic to choose the best one for our PSA video on week 6. So anyone have suggestions on the themes?
I think the theme of healthy is more suitable because we can talk about like anti-smoking or the electronics smoking, also a best title for our video.
Yeah, I agree with you. There is a lot of topic about health, and there's a lot of sickness that we can discuss about, and also some health issues that's related to us.
I agree we use healthy as well because if we are doing this healthy theme as our video, then we can also learn to have a healthy lifestyle.
For me, I think I will support the environmental issue because nowadays the environmental issue is quite serious. Like for our country, we are facing some problem like haze or the hot weather. So maybe we can talk about the environmental issues for our PSA also.
Why I think the environmental issue and the healthy issue actually is very close each other, because when the environment, we have environment problem, so it will affect the health of our body. So actually these two themes is very close each other. So besides all that, I think that education is also have a big issue for nowadays.
Yeah, I agree with Yilin and Chiyong's suggestions because I think the environmental issues is common issues that we need to take care in this society now. So as what Chiyong said just now, the healthy problem are related to the environmental problem also, so we can relate these two together to discuss in our video.
I think I will also go for education because since we are all students, I think it's easier for us to think about all the videos we can do about education.
Yes, I agree with Han Seng. I also support the education issue because as a student we can know more about what is the education problems. Recently have the JPA scholarship problems. So I will support the theme is education.
Then I would like to ask Hansen, you say education is important for us, so which issue will you focus on? Just now one thing says JPA. For your case,
For my case, about education, actually there are a lot of things we can talk about because usually before this we already discussed about all the subtopics, which is fighting in the school or bullying or language. I think language syllabus is also a very valid point because before this we can see from the newspaper that there are also arguments between whether we should use English or Bahasa Malaysia to use in our syllabus. Because I personally think that English is more better, but there are a lot of people who think Malay is more suitable to use. So I think there are a lot of things we can do with the education.
Yeah, for my case, I think that fighting in school is much more seriously, because when you goes to see the newspaper, you see that a lot of teachers nowadays, they will punish their students very seriously, like this will like happen it like to relate our family, not relate.
Sorry for interrupt.
Yeah.
I think we should choose the suitable teams first before we going to choose the relevant topics in that teams.
I think the education is much more of the issue for nowadays compared to the environment and the healthy.
Yes, I agree with you that education is quite important also, because nowadays from the newspaper we can see that many educational problems appear on the newspaper, not only from JPA or fighting in school, bullying girls. So maybe we can try to have an educational topic for our team.
Yeah, so I agree with you that education is a suitable topic for our next video. Because nowadays the newspaper are keeps written that the educational problems such as the closing of the HJKC and also the usage of the land use syllabus.
So all are really the team of the.
But then I've had other suggestion, because I think we should discuss the other two teams before we go into the education. Because these three teams are related to each other, so we need to choose the most suitable teams for us. And I think the environmental is more suitable for us to discuss in the video, because the society now is the lack of the awareness about the environmental problem, and the education problem. As what Yiding says, the newspaper always written about the news, but the newspaper are lack pronounce about the environmental problem. So we should raise the awareness about it.
Actually, we can choose two topics, right?
Yeah,
So maybe can two teams.
After our first video, we should decide our first video first before going to the second one.
I agree with shooting with the idea just now. Before we go into specific topics, we should discuss all three topics with the relevant details to choose the best one for this following week. Because at the end of the semester, we need to produce 2 PSA. So why don't we just focus on one team, then we can continue another team in the following weeks. So let's we discuss about the details for each teams. Then from the teams, we choose the best one. Can we? So maybe we can start off with environmental issue.
First. Okay. So we are going to choosing the environment as our team. So into the details. So what are the current issues for your suggestion, in your opinion?
In my opinion, for environmental issue, there are many. You can list out something like global warming, like cut out of trees. There are not enough oxygen for us, something like that. But besides this, I think Shooting have more ideas about environmental issue, because she stressed on environmental issue. So I will give chance to Shooting to explain more about.
Okay, for me, I think the environmental issue is more suitable for our next video topics, because in this nowadays society, then the environmental are lack of the society are lack of the awareness about the environmental problem about it. So we need to take this chance to encourage the society to take care about this problem, and then we should raise the awareness about it, and then the society can just focus on the topic. So we can take this chance to promote about this topic.
So can anyone of us to list out the problems that rise up nowadays in the world for environmental issue?
In my opinion, the haze problem is very hot since last year. Since every year we also have the haze problems, like the open burning from Indonesia. So I think haze problem is one of the most serious problems in environmental issues.
But since we are doing a public service announcement, I think we should aim for a global environmental issue, because haze is only around Southeast Asia. And then if we just do on haze, then I mean those other countries beside that area will not feel that what we are, they will not understand what we are actually trying to say, because they do not live in this area, and then they won't like know what is actually going on at here. So I think we should go for topics that have evolving global, something like global warming or climate change issues.
Yeah, I agree with Harshay because we need to look in a big scope for the topic. So, what's the others?
How about besides haze and global warming, what do you think for environmental issue?
I think the pollution also a serious problem in the environmental issue. Pollution can be characterized in three, the most of the three, air, water, and land pollution. So if we do this topic, then we can describe or talk more about the pollutions, different pollution in the video.
Pollution is quite a big issue nowadays. It's not only air, it's just surrounded by us. Even the air quality in the river and the sea, so it's related to our life every single day. So we may talk about this and try to find solution for this.
Yeah, actually I agree with Hansen just now, because we are not only talking about the environment or also pollution. Actually we can also focus about the flora and fauna, like animal and plants. So the animal extinct is quite seriously nowadays. Yes, like the lions and the penguins, because they are extinct is because not only because the death of the killed by the humans, it also maybe caused by environmental like climate change. Yes. So actually, we also can focus about the animal extinct, like how to how to protect the animals and also how to protect the plants, because the environment, like global warming, climate change is very common.
Maybe we can talk about the responsibility of humans to take care of our environment. It's more common, it's not that specific. It's our responsibility to save our environment, not only on specific issues just to control the climate change, but also our single habit. Maybe we can talk about the human responsibility.
Yes, maybe nowadays humans are urged to have a better future, so they just cut off the trees, or maybe there have many industry that have those haze come up. They just ignore those pollution happen. So maybe I think pollution is a quite serious topic for us to discuss.
But I am more prefer to Hanshin solutions because the extinction of the animals and the plants is one of the consequences in global warming. So, and the pollution also is one in the consequence of global warming also. So, global warming is the last scope for the other topics as well. So we should look in a big scope.
I think Shooting meant that the extinction of flora and fauna is a consequences of environmental issues. Since now we are talking about environmental issues, we should just focus on that instead of the consequences of the environmental issues. Because the extinction of flora and fauna to me is a bit far away from the topic we are talking about. Because flora and fauna is not environmental. The extinction of them is because that the environment is being destroyed by humans or whatsoever. So I think we should just focus on the issues that are happening around the environment.
Yes, I agree with Hansen. So at the end, we will just focus on global warming or pollution. Do you think that we just choose either global warming or pollution? Do you think like that?
Yeah, I think global warming is a very good topic, because global warming has been happening for maybe 5 or 10 years, so I think everyone have a lot of knowledge about global warming and all the consequences about that.
So you mean now the points for pollution extinction is just a reduced for global warming?
Actually, pollution, we also can talk about pollution, because pollution is also one of the environmental issues. But I'm not agree with for the extinction of flora and fauna.
But that one is just a sub main
Yeah,
point
yeah,
for,
the sub main point for environmental issue.
I think if we choose the global warming as our topics, we can discuss the pollution as well in our video.
so the main
For
topic
me, I think I choose the global warming as the main topics.
I think it's pollution caused the global warming. Is it global warming caused the pollution?
No, I mean the global warming is occur around all the world, so we can make the topics big scope to the other side, so we can discuss more about.
related to other fields like pollution. But we just focus main point is global warming. Then the sub fields include pollution and the rest. So for me it's like that.
So should we vote for the topic for our first video?
Yes. Actually, go for more detail about the global warming. We choose the global warming as our topic.
I think I will go for global warming.
I will agree with Han.
I agree with Hans.
I also agree with the topic of global warming.
So we decide our topic is global warming of our PSA video, first video. So should we go more into detail
I think we should discuss
the following week? So
So we'll discuss more about global warming
next week.
in our next discussion.
So today that's all.
That's
so
all
may I
for
know who is going to upload the video for this week?
Yeah.
So I think you are a leader also, so you can make the conclusion in this week.
Okay. So for our today first group discussion, we choose the topic from all the teams. Choose the global warming as our topic for public service announcement video 1. Yes. That's all.
Okay.
That's all for today.
So-
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.